What's up, guys? Today we are going to be talking all about a product that hopefully needs no introduction. It's been used all over the world in radio stations, broadcast studios, podcast studios. And if you've listened to the radio or any music made in the last 20 years, you've probably heard this without even knowing it. And that product is, of course, the Shure SM7B dynamic microphone. Okay, so in my opinion, the best way to really get to know and understand a product is to talk to people that are actually using it in the real world. At Art of Visuals, we use this mic for our podcast, but we went out to a different podcast studio and a recording studio. We chatted with some artists just to see what they like and what they feel about this mic. And here's some of our key takeaways. So the first thing that people really love about this mic is that it just works. It's something that you know what you're going to get out of it when you set it up. One of the biggest things we heard about this mic is that it has a nice, very neutral, flat sound. So why is this a benefit for things like broadcasting and music recording? Because you have a nice neutral audio file to start with, and then you can add all kinds of compression and reverb and everything after the fact, but your actual recording is very true to what it actually sounds like. Another thing that people really loved about this mic is how well built it is. It's metal, has durable construction. Engineers have been using this for over a decade now, and it's just an absolute workhorse. Another key takeaway we learned from podcasters and broadcasters is this mic isolates the sound of your voice very well. The mic isn't actually noise canceling, and it doesn't really do anything special, but because of the unidirectional cardioid pattern of the mic, the closer you are to it, the more it's going to isolate sound. So this is why you'll see a lot of radio and broadcasters and stuff using this and talking right up on the mic, because if you're nice and close, you get a very crisp, true sound, and it's not really picking up any of the background noise. So for example, if I pull back and talk like this, you're gonna have to boost the gain. You'll probably get all kinds of hissing and noise floor issues. But if you're just nice, right up close to your mic, you're gonna get a very true sound, and it's gonna sound very full in your voice. So I've had this mic for a while, and when I first got it, I had a lot of issues with hissing and noise floor and gain. I could never get enough gain out of the mic. And what I learned is that you absolutely need some kind of preamp if you're gonna use the SM7B. So there are a ton of options out there for preamps for the SM7B. I did a bunch of research and picked what I think are the top 3 that pair very well with this specific microphone. We have all 3 of them in the studio here today, so we're gonna do a little audio test and show you guys what they sound like. The 3 that we picked are the SE Electronics DM1 Dynamite Active Inline Preamp, the Triton Audio Fethead Inline Preamp, and then the Cloud Microphone CL1 Cloud Lifter. So we're going to do a couple of quick tests with the different preamps. These aren't super in-depth tests because what I'm mostly doing on this mic is podcasting. So I'm just going to do a couple of voice recordings so you can hear the difference between the 3 and the gain differences. So this is what the SM7B sounds like paired with the Fethead preamp. Sounds pretty good. Pull away, come a little closer, a little side to side. Okay, so this is the Dynamite, and I actually did have to boost the gain on this one a little bit. The noise floor is significantly lower. I think I was at a 5 on the Fethead, and I am now at a 7 on the Dynamite. Still sounds good. There's a light hiss that I can hear, but overall it sounds pretty good. So this is now on the Cloud Lifter CL1, and as you can probably hear, there's a little bit of a boost in audio clarity, I would say. I did have to dial back the gain just a little bit on the Cloud Lifter just because it is pretty hot. Out of the 3 different preamps, I would say the Cloud Lifter and the Fethead are my favorites. There are noticeable audio quality differences in the 3, but those would be my 2 picks for the ones that I am going to use moving forward. So if you're the type of person who doesn't like to get super technical and you don't want to buy a preamp and a mic and the interface and all of the cabling and everything like that, Shure does have other options like the MV7 that you can just plug and play directly into your computer. The sound quality is obviously not going to be as good as the SM7B, but it's about half the price. So that's something you're just going to have to weigh as you're picking the perfect mic for your setup. So answering the question that we posed at the start of this video, is the Shure SM7B still a relevant microphone in 2022? My answer to that is obviously yes. I think that as a professional broadcaster or a podcaster or a recording engineer, you want gear that you can rely on, and you know when you use it what kind of output you're going to get. It's just a very tried and true option. And I would say if you're getting into recording, if you're getting into podcasting, this is still a great option, and you know that it's something that's going to last you years and years to come. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about the SM7B, throw them down below and we'll get back to you. If you like this video, go ahead and smash that like button. And if you want to see more videos just like this, make sure to subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Shit.